Good afternoon, Shark Addicts! Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa Sharks Arena Sports Bar in Tomas Morato, Quezon City. This is your fluffy Michael Gomez Anyong, and we're in for a treat. Match number 3, Team Wicked versus Team Sagalpak. Yan, napakaganda yan. Now, before we start, i-review lang natin yung rules for the revised format ng King of the Hill. So race to 9, winners break format, minimum of 4 players. After the lag, each team selects 1 player for the first matchup. After each rack, the winning team may substitute its current player, but the losing team, it's mandatory for them to select a different player for the next rack. Now, since ang Team Sagalpak, they only have 3 players right now, what's gonna happen is that every 3 losses that they get, that will be an additional point para sa kalaban nila. Okay? And thank you to Smart Sports, one of the major sponsors of the SPA and the Shark Executive League. Smart Sports, unifying the nation, one sport at a time. Alright, let's take the lag. Sagalpak won the lag. They'll be getting to break first. So who would it be? Who would it be for Team Sagalpak on rack number 1? It seems like it's Phelps De Roca against LJ Manlutak of Team Wicked. Let's just wait for the official handicap. LG Manlutak with a 7-9 handicap sa rack number 1. Again, Team Wicked, Team Sagalpak, King of the Hill. Huwag na natin patagalin ito. Ladies and gentlemen, let the battle begin! So, LG Manlutak with a 7-9 handicap on rack number 1 against Phelps De Roca. Unfortunately, he scratched. And that 9, wow, almost sayang golden break sana. Unfortunately, the cue ball went in. LJ Manlutak with ball in hand. He's gonna take the 2. I'd rather take the 2 to the bottom left para hindi na siya masyadong patakbuhin yung cue ball. Oh, he went for the side still. He's that confident with his stroke. So 3, bottom right. I think he's gonna go around the 9. There you go. Even the 8. He has a perfect shot now on the 4. Not really that perfect, but it's gonna be fine. Ito siguro off the long rail. There you go. Nako po. Naiwan sa butas ang naiwan sa bunganga ng butas yung yung 4. Didn't go in. So Phelps De Roca will try to see if he can take advantage of that miss by LJ Manlutak. He's gonna take the 5 to the side, and I think he's gonna put some reverse English on this cue ball. So I guess he was aiming to get the 6 to the same pocket. Not so sure if the 6 goes to the bottom left though, now that he has to queue over the 7 or maybe awkwardly beside the 7 there. Yeah, he still needs to jack up a bit. As for the shot clock extension, nicely done. Beautiful force follow to take the 8 to the side, and I think he's just gonna make that cue ball bounce off the long rail and take the 9 to the bottom right corner. And there you go. Should he pocket the 9, they'll get the first blood of this match. Bumblebee down. Team Sagalpak 1-0. All right, so who would it be for Team Wicked? But before that, we would like to give a big thanks to Mega Sports World, MSW, the official gaming partner of the SBA, and the number one choice of the serious sports bettor. So it's Alexander Ables and Phelps De Roca. Parehas po between Ables and De Roca on rack number 2. Uh-oh, the cue ball. Ooh, almost scratched there. Turned out to be a dry break, but left a shot for the able guy, Alexander Ables, on the 1. The 2 can go either to the left side pocket or the bottom left corner. But I think I would rather take it to the side pocket. The 3 may go into the bottom left as well. Well, for this one, if kukontrahin niya to, or if he's gonna go at least 2 rails. Okay, so he's putting in a lot of left English. There you go. Shot on the 3 to the bottom left. Four to the top corner. I think he would have to draw this cue ball back. Oh, he's gonna go for the force follow here. Okay, so he used the 8 as a stopper. I don't think that was intentional. But at the very least, he has a shot on the 5 to the bottom right. So he missed that shot on the 5, yung tirang buntis na yun. He's jacking up, he's aiming a bit low on the cue ball. And where is it gonna end up? Not behind the 7. I don't think he's gonna be happy here. Uh-oh. Bliss. Okay, ito benta na to. Now, semi-straight shot. You may just have to go for a stun here. Bit of a stun draw. Go for the 7. Take it to the side. And then maybe, depending on the angle that he'll be getting on the 7 and depending on how far the draw would be. He actually went for the semi-stun and he missed the 6. He even left it near the pocket for Alexander Ables. Now, the 6 is almost frozen to the rail. He would have to hit this thin. So he may have to put in some bottom left or a bit of left English. I'm sorry, right English, bottom right English. Oh, he's gonna putting in some inside English, the left. Okay. He wants the cue ball to travel a bit. Okay. Not bad. 7 to the side. Maybe get that cue ball off the top rail. Went overboard there. Too much gasoline in that cue ball. Overshot the ideal position. It's still makeable to the side. But he took it to the bottom. I'm sorry, to the top corner. A wise decision. Instead of forcing the bounce off the side rail, he just took it the best way to the top corner. And the 9 ball goes down. Tabla na po tayo dito sa match number 3. Team Wicked and Team Sagalpak. And thank you to Tanduay Athletics, one of the sponsors of the SBA and the Sharks Executive League. Tanduay Athletics, tibay ng Tanduay. And RJ Bautista with an 8-9 handicap para sa Team Sagalpak. So again po, dahil kulang ang players ng Team Sagalpak, every third loss nila, may additional point automatically ang Team Wicked. So once na naka 3 points ang Team Wicked, may plus 1. So then additional 3 points, may plus 1 ulit. Up until such time that the fourth player of Team Sagalpak arrives. And it's a Scratch off the break, so that's ball in hand para sa Team Sagalpak. And good news para sa Team Sagalpak, dumating na ang kanilang pang-apat na player, so wala na pong penalty sa pag-ikot ng players. Happy viewing to Madam Cyril Tranca Laristan. Aba, ito yung may bahay yata ni Bossing James Laristan. Of course, rooting for Team Wicked. Nakapaganda pa yung tama doon sa tres. Unfortunately, the bump on the other balls opened up the middle section of that pool table. Kaya ito, open shot on the 3 and a possible 4-9 combo. Dahil walang ibang pupuntahan yung 4. So I would rather have Ables get a position for a 4-9 combo here. Wipe its feet right before finding gravity. Yung tres na yun, umalog pa bago nahulog. Is he thinking of getting that 4 off the rail towards the 9? Hindi diretso. Well, either way, that could pocket the 9. Unfortunately, he missed it though. Buhay pa si RD Bautista sa rack na to. Again, 8-9 ang kanyang partida. You can actually go for a combination here. Yun lang. Hindi nahulog yung 7. But had that 7 went in, he'd have a problem on the 8. So parang double whammy nangyari dito kay RJ Bautista doon sa tira na yun sa 7. Ables can take advantage of this. He'll go rail first. This blank space. I'm not sure if he hit it straight. I thought he's gonna go rail first. Is he going for the cut sa top left corner? Okay, he hesitated. As for the shot clock extension, nagdadalawang isip siya rito kung pipinahan ba niya sa top left or would he go for some sort of safety or containment. I think he tried to cut it in and he missed it. And this is the money ball of RJ Bautista. He'll take it to the side. Down goes the black 8-4, Team Sagalpak. So gusto talaga nila na tapusin talaga yung 9. Anyway, 2 racks to 1, Sagalpak in the lead. Still early in this match. So who would it be? And thank you to Andy Billiard Cloth, specifically designed for SBA, the official tablecloth of the Sharks Billiards Association. Gerard Padilla with a 5-9 handicap against RJ Bautista on rack number 4. Medyo malalim yung partida. Bautista to break, rack number 4. Cuatro at ocho pumasok. Off the break, shot on the 1 available. A pretty open layout, I should say. The 2 and the 3 can go to the bottom left. The 2 can also go to the side, depending on how he decides to position the cue ball later on after sinking the yellow 1 to the top left corner. Okay, I think that gave him a bit of a scare, a bit of a fright there. Muntik nang matago sa likod ng 7, but I think this would be okay. Is he aiming for a possible 3-9 combo? I would rather go for a run out here. Yeah, he's aiming low. Patampal na tira. Five to the bottom left, and the 6 would go to the other bottom corner, and I think he's okay. Bottom spin, maybe use the 9. Ay, hindi talagang tinodo niya na sa rail. Final 2 balls to give Team Sagalpak a 2-rack lead over Team Wicked. And he missed the 7. I think he hurried that shot. And he gave up possession for the 7. Okay. I would rather have the cue ball away from the side rail at this point. It is a makeable shot, but the degree of difficulty, still that high. But he made it look so easy. Gerard Padilla sinking the 9. Tabla po tayo. 2 racks apiece. And thank you so much to One Ball Billiards Specialist, the official distributor of Rasenpool tables and other billiard equipments here in the Philippines. One of the major sponsors of SPA and SEL. It's the equalizer. They are magpantay against Gerard Padilla on rack number 5. Let's just wait for the official handicap. Seven 9 handicap kay Gerard Padilla. Pinaghalo ko. Gerard Padilla. Rack number 5, he'll be breaking. Match is tied at 2 racks apiece. Foul number 1 for Team Wicked. So he's gonna go for the 2-3 combo. JR magpantay aiming for that pink 4 para sa bottom right corner. Top spin. And actually do sa pag-release niya ng tira, I think he got up too early. So Padilla is back on the table. And he missed it as well. Oh boy. Off the rail. So ito Gerard Padilla. Oh, he went for the bank and yeah, he missed it. I think it's more of like back and forth na lang to, right to left. Okay. That was a miscalculation of the angle. Yun nga lang. 5 to the upper left na to para kay Gerard Padilla. Happy viewing to Madam Rodora Maderia. Hello po, hello po. Rooting for Team Sagalpak. Just 2 balls left, the 6 and the 7, to take this rack for Team Wicked. Final ball. Should be the final ball para sa rack na to kay Gerard Padilla and Team Wicked. Team Wicked is now in the lead, 3 racks to 2, courtesy of that shot on the 7 by Gerard Padilla. Thank you so much to Rason, the official pool table of the SBA. Phelps De Roca suiting in for Team Sagalpak against Gerard Padilla of Team Wicked for rack number 6. 8-9 handicap. Okay, Gerard Padilla. Rack number 6, Padilla to break for Team Wicked. Team Wicked leading 3 racks to 2. Turns out dry. Yellow 1 married to that Bumblebee. That 9. I think he can use the 9 as a blocker here. Maybe he can maneuver that cue ball up table. Nicely done. Able to use the 9 as a blocker. So kita yung kanang pisngi. Okay, able na mapaghiwalay yung cue ball at saka yung yellow 1. Gerard Padilla giving a bit of a problem here para kay Phelps de Roca. But there is a counter here. Maybe he can hide that cue ball behind the 8 or the 2. Or the other way around. Pinaghiwalay na lang. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. So this is more of a safety battle right now, but he wasn't able to get it safe. Talking about Gerard Padilla. Open shot on the yellow 1 now for Phelps de Roca. Big opportunity for him to take this rack. Get a win on this rack for Team Sagalpak. Went rail first. He ended up getting himself hooked. Well, he was trying to at least use the 5 to get in the middle of the cue ball and the blue 2. Unfortunately, tinamaan yung 5. But good thing for him, Gerard Padilla, yung 7 now poses a problem para kay Phelps de Roca unless he's gonna take it as a combination. Nope. He's just gonna go for a counter safety, and this is not really that safe. Cue ball. Oh, scratch off that shot, that safety attempt. Oh, he missed it. Tried to roll that 4. Kaso tumama sa 7. Padilla. Open ang layout. He needs to bring this one home. Itong rack na to para sa Team Wicked. Unfortunately, he missed it. Just gonna take it to the top. Okay, top right, and ito it's not an easy cut to the bottom right corner, especially that purple 5 is almost hugging that long rail, and he gets to get past the side pocket. He needs to get past that side pocket. But he made it look so easy. Beautiful shot by Gerard Padilla. Drew that cue ball. Not a bad angle. A little bit extreme, but there should be something na kaya ng pinahan towards the bottom right. Ayun na nga. Nagmintis yung 7. De Roca can tie it up if he sinks this 9 ball to the top right corner. Everyone's watching intently. Sinagalpak ni Phelps De Roca yung 9 na yan. Tabla na naman po tayo. 3 racks apiece. One of the major sponsors of the SBA and the SEL is Go Hotels, North EDSA, and Timog Quezon City. Thank you so much for the sponsorship. Go Hotels, a place for everyone. So it's a Brian Chua for Team Wicked. So bagong player ng Team Wicked, this is Brian Chua. Meron siyang 7-9 handicap. Wag niyo na lang po i-mind yung nasa likod ng jersey ng player na to, si Brian Chua. I think hinihintay pa lang yung jersey niya, yung official jersey niya. And I think that jersey belongs to Jefferson De La Cruz. Nonetheless, Brian Chua, 7-9 handicap against Phelps De Roca on rack number 7. Here we go. He's looking at a possible 1-9 combo, taking the 9 to the bottom left corner. Brian Chua, the new player of Team Wicked. And he gets it done! Hindi lang yung 9 ang pinasok niya, pati na yung 1 para sigurado. What a combo there by Brian Chua. PusoP.com, one of the sponsors of the SBA. PusoP, your one-stop shop for community sports live streaming and content. So it's RG Bautista for Team Sagalpak on rack number 8. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a 4-9 handicap para kay Brian Chua. (4-9) handicap. Brian Chua against RJ Bautista. He'll be breaking. And that's a foul off the break. So that's going to be ball in hand kay RD Bautista. I'm not going to be surprised if RD Bautista would be fishing for fouls. Sa pagitan ng 4 tsaka 8, yung cue ball. There you go. Now, Brian Chua, what would you do here? Still going for the kick. And that's another miscue. And that's a foul. Number 2, para kay Brian Chua. Okay, nicely done here. So nakaligtas doon si Brian Chua on the 3rd foul. Pero ito na naman. That pocket on the 6 was, the pot on the 6 was unintentional. It was actually aiming for a safety there, si RJ Bautista. So what's he aiming here? A safety, I guess? The 9 barely moved. RJ Bautista missing on that cut to the top left corner on the blue 2. So the 2 can go to the top left, the 3 would go to the side or to the bottom left corner, and a possible 4 or 5 combo later on. We tried to go to the short side of the 3, or maybe he's trying to get position to take the 3 to the side. Unfortunately, he missed the ideal position. Now, I don't think it's makeable to the side anymore. He's going for a safety here. Wow, he made the cut and he missed it. Brian Chua almost made that 3. But RJ Bautista will be the one to sink this red 3. Well, I'm not sure if that was intentional, getting in between the 4 and the 5. Totally makeable shot to the top right corner. And he missed it though. Still not leaving anything easy para kay Brian Chua on this rack. Tried to bank the pink 4. He missed it, but got a consolation prize of getting a containment safety. Lots of real estate between the cue ball and the pink 4. RJ Bautista can hide this cue ball behind the 5. Or the other way around, I guess. Hindi, pinag-iwalay na lang niya. Another try, Brian, for a bank to the side. And then the cue ball will go 3 rails. Almost making the 4. Broke that 7-8 cluster. And he got another safety. I want to know what exactly RJ Bautista is thinking right now. Going for kicks. Ako po, makapal yung tama doon sa 4. Ito na. Open shot finally for RJ Bautista. I think at least that's what he's saying right now to himself. An open shot given to him by Brian Chua. And not the ideal position here. He may have to go for a bank. Cubo will go 3 rails to get possession for the 7. Otherwise, he would have to go for another containment safety or an actual safety. Banks it in, that purple 5. Kinuha na lang sa kontra, Pectus. Getting possession for the 7. To tie it up between Team Wicked and Team Sagalpak. 9 balls, sinagalpak na naman ni RJ Bautista. 4 racks apiece. So far, ang kwento ng first 2 matches and seems to be it'll be the same here for the third match. Well, before that, thank you to Smart Sports, one of the major sponsors of the SPA. Smart Sports, unifying the nation, one sport at a time. As I was saying, parang ang pattern dito sa first half ng laban, dikit ang scores, tabla, tapos may biglang aalagwa. In this case, ganun yung nangyari sa Vandaleros and the Q-Aces. For the first 4, 5 points of each team tabla, and then the Q-Aces were able to pull off the win by winning the rest. So Jefferson De La Cruz suiting up for Team Wicked. Meron siyang 4-9 handicap against RG Bautista on rack number 9. Scratch off the break. Ball in hand for De La Cruz. Fairly easy shots here. 1, 2, 3. Now, depending on the angle for that thread 3, ito natin malalaman kung paano yung papapasukin yung 4. Okay. So, tatama sa 6 yung 3. Zaiming low. Paiikot pa tong cue ball. Not really what he wanted. Just wanted to free up the 4. Medyo napalakas yung tira. But at least the 4 still passes the 9 towards the bottom right corner. Yun nga lang, money ball na yun. Mintis pa rin. Nicely done. That's safety by RJ Bautista. Good hit on the 4. And he was able to at least create distance between the cue ball and that pink 4. Can RJ hide that cue ball between the 5 and the 6? Might be a danger of scratch there, but I think it's possible. Oh, that's a foul. Wow. A miscue by RJ Bautista. And here we go. Team Wicked back in the lead. Jeff De La Cruz sinking that pink four. One of his money balls. Mega Sports World MSW, the official gaming partner of the SBA and the number one choice of the serious sports bettor. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pag-sponsor sa SBA and sa Sharks Executive League. So JR magpantay, siya ang susunod dito para sa Team Sagalpak. He will be giving Jeff De La Cruz a 6-9 handicap. Turns out to be a dry break. Ito na JR magpantay. Magpantay will be taking the yellow one to the top right corner. Okay, so let's see. Nice. So ito, JR magpantay will be taking the 6 to the side. You can either go all the way, make that cue ball bounce off the top rail, the bottom rail, or you can just go for a push of that cue ball, give it a bit of semi-bottom spin. Okay, he went all the way. Gusto niya talaga mas malapit, but this is too close. This is too close. Too strong of a shot there by JR Magpantay. Foul on JR Magpantay. The 7 would go. The 7 and 8 should go to the opposite right side corners. He needs to get a good angle on the 8 later on. I think that would do. Would rather have quite more angle here. Happy viewing to Butch Reyes, and we apologize if there's no schedule that was posted on the Facebook page. Maybe because of some priorities that were, some things that were prioritized. But we apologize, and we appreciate your feedback, and we'll see if we can do something about it next time around. Anyway, JR Magpantay to tie up the ball game once more. 9 ball, bottom right corner. Nine ball down. JR Magpantay ties it up. Thank you for Tanduay Athletics, sponsor of SPA. Tanduay Athletics, tibay ng Tanduay. So I guess JR Magpantay would still be playing for rack number 11. Siguro nag-CR lang. It's LJ Manlutak for Team Wicked. So 6-9 handicap kay LJ Manlutak against JR Magpantay. Alright, so dry break. LJ Manlutak, I think the one passes the 5 towards the side, or he can just go for the bottom corner. He went for the side. Medyo semi-diretso yung tira. I think he can still draw this cue ball back. Shoot the 3 to the side later on. Unfortunately, the 2 rattled out of the top right corner. This ain't easy still para kay JR magpantay. Nicely done. That's safety. May not be that perfect, but it's good enough to make LJ Manlutak look for a better kick. And he wasn't able to counter it. Still left an open shot para kay JR magpantay. He can still take the 2 to the bottom right corner, and maybe he can draw that cue ball back a bit. Oh, he's looking to make it follow the 2. Okay. There you go. Tinampal. The 3 goes to the side. Good kick. Almost scratched. And unfortunately, he left it wide open para kay JR magpantay. He was able to avoid the foul, but left a pretty open layout para kay JR magpantay. And let's see kung mauubos na ito ni JR magpantay. Uh-oh, cue ball. Oh no! Tapos ang naiwan pa, nakasunod, yung money ball ni LJ Manlutak. Down goes the 6 para kay LJ Manlutak. Thank you to Andy Billiard Cloth, specifically designed for SPA, the official tablecloth of the Sharks Billiards Association. (7-9) handicap para kay LJ Manlutak against Phelps De Roca on rack number 12. So, 4 goes to the bottom right corner. Needs to get past the 9. Okay, not bad. Just have to go over the 9, but this should be an easy shot on the 5 towards the side pocket. Made the cue ball go around instead of just a simple follow, and he ended up with an awkward angle on the 6. Is he gonna go for the bank here? Nope, just safety. Nicely done. Six to the side. Ito ba, pasusunod na lang ba to? As for the shot clock extension. A little bit short on the position for the 7. But it's a makeable one para kay Phelps de Roca. He can actually just force the bounce off the left side rail by putting a lot of bottom left English. Or he can just simply glide that cue ball towards the top. There you go. Oh, he missed the 9. But wait, He didn't leave it easy para kay LG Manlutak. Okay, where is the 9 going? I think this one's gonna be para kay Phelps de Roca. De Roca to tie it up. And the 9 ball goes down para sa team Sagalpak. Tabla na naman po tayo rito between the Wicked and Sagalpak. 6 racks apiece. And again, thank you to One Ball Billiard Specialist, the official distributor of Rasm Pool tables and other billiard equipments here in the Philippines, one of the major sponsors of the upcoming Sharks Billiards Association Season 2. It's the able guy, Alexander Ables against Phelps de Roca. Wala pong partida between the two of them. On rack number 13, De Roca to break. Got a ball down off the break. Got a shot on the one to the side. You can just simply push that cue ball. You can also make that cue ball bounce off the long rail slightly and then take the 2 to the bottom right corner. Okay, still has a shot on the 3. He can take it to the upper left corner here. Oh, he went for the safety? Will he get it safe? Yeah, I guess so. Ables taking advantage of the gimme because of that miss by Phelps de Roca on the safety. So the 4, I think he's gonna take it to the side or maybe to the bottom right. I'm not sure. Is he taking it to the corner? Oh no, he's gonna take it to the side. Oh, corner. Okay. Tricky angle here on the camera that we're using dito sa commentary table. 5-7 combo. Okay, was able to get the 7 down, but he lost control of the cue ball. Extreme angle here for a thin cut to the same pocket as the 7 for that purple 5. Pero wala pa rin problema para kay Alexander Ables. That was magnificent. 8 to the bottom right. Oh no, he missed the 8. Slightly thick hit on the 8. Unfortunately, the cue ball traveled a little bit too far. Overshot the ideal position for that 9 ball. Oh, he missed it. Happy viewing to El Nino Enrico Yuwinko and to Mark Jerick Leva watching over on Facebook. Ables, 9 ball. Gets it down this time. They're on top, 7-6. Almost on the hill. And thank you so much to Rassen, the official pool table of the SBA. Ables with an 8-9 handicap against RG Bautista on rack number 14. Ables will be the one to break. So that turned out to be a dry break by Alexander Ables. Shot on the 1 is available, but how do you get that cue ball back up the table for the blue 2? Yeah, he missed the 1. Force the cue ball to get back up the table. Forcing the issue means adding a little bit more difficulty in your shot, and yeah, he missed it. So ito Ables ha. I think he's gonna go for a safety here. Hindi nga naman ito pipilitin. Wala namang pasok ng ulo. He's just gonna go for a safety. Okay, there you go. Okay. I think the Bluetooth is in the way. Yeah. Oh no. That's a foul. Ball in hand for Ables. Two to the upper right. Off the top rail. Actually went for a force follow there. Happy viewing to Manny Argonza over on Facebook. Nakalis na po si Canon Dairit dahil may pasok pa siya sa daily job niya. Kaya ako na lang po mag-isa rito. And let me call you later on. And RJ Bautista. I think he can use the 7 to pocket that 5 towards the right side. Hindi. Kasha pala yung 5. I'm not so sure if that was a bad bump on the 8, but I think he has a shot on the 6. No problem. 7 to the side. Not the ideal position of that cue ball, but this is a makeable one. Now, he cannot cheat the pocket here. He needs to be careful. Okay. Alright. So, 8. I think he's going to take it to the upper right corner. And then maybe just push it forward or to the top left. Yeah. Either way, he missed it. But he didn't leave it easy for Alexander Ables. But this is his money ball. Talking about Alexander Ables, the able guy. He can go for the bank towards the left side pocket. Okay, so ito maganda yung safety rito ni RJ Bautista on the black 8. But what can be done here? I'm not seeing anything that he can use the 9 as a blocker or get in between the 8 and the cue ball. I think that's what he tried to do. But he ended up selling it out. To tie it up, sinagalpak na ni RJ Bautista 9. Tabla na naman po tayo. 7 racks apiece. We might be looking at a hill battle here, ladies and gentlemen, between Team Wicked and Team Sagalpak. But I think to Go Hotels, North EDSA, and Team of Kansas City, one of the sponsors of SPA and Sharks Executive League. Go Hotels, a place for everyone. Jerry Padilla with a 5-9 handicap against RD Bautista on rack number 15. Bautista to break. Okay, dry break by RJ Bautista. Am I looking at a possibility of taking that one towards the 9? Jerry Padilla might be looking at it. He tried to go for that combination. He missed it. But he got the yellow one safe. Now, ito pwedeng karambulahin yata to. Karambola sa 9. And down goes the 9 of that carom. Team Wicked is now on the hill. Another sponsor of the SPA and the Sharks Executive League, PusoP.com. PusoP, your one-stop shop for community sports live streaming and content. At after maglaro kanina, ito na, nanonood over on Facebook, Mark Valbuena, rooting for Sagalpak. 7-9. And speaking of which, JR magpantay. 7-9 Wicked. Giving a 7-9 handicap to Jerry Padilla on rack number 16. Team Wicked now on the hill. 4 and 3 down off that break. Shot on the one available towards the bottom left corner. You know what? If he gets this, well, is he going to use the 7 to break the momentum of that cue ball? Well, he's aiming low on the cue ball. Unfortunately, scratch. Masyado napanipis yung patama doon sa uno, and the cue ball went directly to the heart of the pocket, and that's gonna be ball in hand para kay RJ Bautista. Sorry, JR magpantay. Ayun na, napagbaliktad ko na. Okay, so he wanted the side where the 5 is. Okay. So the 2 would go to the side again, the opposite side pocket. Tons of top spin. So ito medyo kinapusto. He would have wanted a much better angle on the 5. So ito, I think he's gonna go a couple of rails here. 1, 2, and 3. Medyo malakas to and masyado malapit. This is not ideal. It all boils down kung lusot pa yung 6 sa 8. Okay. He was lucky there. That bump on the 8 by the green 6. Muntikan na. Top right corner. To get this match into a hill battle, 9 ball to the top left by JR Magpantay. And we are now on the final rack later on para sa match number 3. At hindi pa to tapos sa after nitong King of the Hill, may Sharks doubles pa mamaya. At maraming salamat po sa Smart Sports for sponsoring the Sharks Billiards Association, one of the major sponsors. Smart Sports, unifying the nation, one sport at a time. So the final 2 players that will be matching up for the final rack of this match, Alexander Ables versus JR Magpantay. Walang partida. Even Steven. It's all or nothing for either teams here. Magpantay to break. So dry break. So ito off the rail. So ito safety battle sila rito ni Alexander Ables at DJR magpantay. I think there's still a way to get that cue ball at least behind any of the other balls here sa mesa na to. Oh no, the cue ball went in directly. I'm not so sure how it's supposed to be going towards the back of the Bluetooth, but it is what it is. One, two combo. Pwede pa rin. Tres sa left side pocket. Best to bump that 9 but not to get married to the 6 or to the other balls para hindi na problema mamaya. Just to stop the momentum of that cue ball. Oh, he went for the bank. Oh, he missed it. Wait, is it gonna go? No! Kinapos ng konting momentum yung Red 3. Sayang naman. Got a kick on the 3. Will he get a shot on the 4? I think so. I think he has a shot on the 4. Otherwise, if he doesn't, he'll be forced to go for a safety. So he didn't have a view of that 4. Was forced to go for a safety. He was able to get it done. Alexander Ables with one foul. Is he going for a two-railer here? Oh, he was able to get a legal hit on the pink 4. So, absuelto na yung foul niya. Can it be taken to the side? Kaya ba? Safety lang. One rail kick. Too much, too much outside spin. I'm sorry, inside spin on that kick. Again, another foul. Para kay here, magpantay. Bottom left corner. A little bit adventurous there. Wanted the cue ball to get in between the 6 and the 9. Well, if I were Alexander Ables, I'll get the cue ball up the table. 6. Hopefully frozen to the bottom rail. There's really no value in getting that 6th force a bank. This is a makeable shot. I don't think JR Magpantay will be happy. Now, tricky. Because if you're going to go for the thin hit on the 7, there's a possibility you might end up getting a scratch. Anything thicker than that hit, it might hit the jaw. Okay. I think he was trying to freeze that cue ball to the jaw of the side pocket. Happy viewing to Miss G. Rooting for Team Wicked. Happy evening po sa inyo. Salamat po sa inyo panonood. Anyway, 7. He's gonna go for the shot to the top left. So sorry, top right. Nicely done. Will he get position for the 8? Too close for comfort. So let's see. Kailangan may paglayo to ni JR Magpantay, yung cue ball tsaka yung 8. Good hit. Good ball control. But there's still a possibility that Ables may be able to make this black 8 towards the bottom right corner unless he's already thinking of just going for a safety. And he missed the 8. Oh. For the win. And there you have it. Down goes the 9. A hill battle turning out to be in favor of Team Sagalpak. So we'll have the Sharks doubles between Team Wicked and Team Sagalpak in a few minutes. Your Fluffy Mig is saying, see you when I see you. We'll be right back for more. viewers, and welcome back again here inside the Sharks Arena and Sports Bar in Tomas Morato, Quezon City. Your Fluff Omega at your service here at the commentary table for the Sharks doubles between Team Wicked and Team Sagalpak, the final match of this lovely rainy Sunday. So, hindi natin patagalin to. Basahin lang natin yung revised rules for the Sharks doubles. Of course, race to 9, where there's break. Minimum of 4 players. After the lag, each team selects 2 players for the first matchup. After each rack, the winning team may substitute one or both of the current players. But for the losing team, it's mandatory that they substitute at least one player for the next rack. And thank you to Smart Sports, unifying the nation, one sports at a time. All right, let's take the lag. Won that lag for Team Sagalpak. It's JR Magpantay and RJ Bautista para sa Team Sagalpak for rack number 1, and it's Alexander Albles and Jeffery De La Cruz. Jeffrey De La Cruz. Ano ba? Jefferson ba? Tama, Jefferson pala. Napaghalo ko na sila ni Tam. My apologies. So tingnan na natin kung ano official handicap for rack number 1. 7-9 handicap for Team Wicked for rack number 1. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, for the final match of this Sunday, let the battle begin. Good break by Magpantay. Will he get a ball down though? No. So 7-9 na partida para kay De La Cruz at Ables. Oh, this one's gonna sell out. JR Magpantay should have no problem pocketing this yellow one. He must have that cue ball go between the 3 and the 7. Okay, a little bit extreme on the angle here, but shouldn't be a problem. Inside English, a little bit of back and forth, I guess. There you go. So the 3 would go to the same pocket. It's a little bit straight here. Nagawa pa ng paraan, patampal na tira. The 4 would go to the top right. Now, how would you go by for the 5? Good position to take the 6 to the bottom right corner. Simple push of the cue ball. Up against the rail to get better position for the 7. There you go. 7 and 8 on opposite side pockets. Ito, tulak na lang to. So, chair magpantay. Tinuturo ko saan dapat yung cue ball. At parang balak pa yatang paikutin ni RJ Bautista yung cue ball. Hindi na. Nagbibiruan lang pala yung magka-teammate. For rack number 1. 9 ball down. Sinagalpak na naman ang 9. So tingnan natin kung sino ang para sa Team Wicked for rack number 2. Thank you so much to Mega Sports World MSW, the official gaming partner of the SBA and the #1 choice of the serious sports bettor. Brian Chua and LG Manlutak teaming up for rack number 2 para sa Team Wicked against RG Bautista. And I suppose it's still JR magpantay. 5-9 handicap para sa Team Wicked on rack number 2. Unfortunately, it's going to be a dry break. A 1-5 combination para sa Team Wicked. LJ Manlutak will take the first shot. Okay, the 1 still goes to this. And there you have it. 5-9 nga pala ang partida. Tapos agad ang laban sa rack number 2. Tabla po tayo. 1 rack apiece. Thank you so much to Tanduay Athletics for sponsoring the SBA and the SEL. Tanduay Athletics, tibay ng Tanduay. Six-9 handicap para sa Team Wicked against Phelps De Roca and Jerome Andrino. Turns out to be a dry break para sa Team Wicked. A possible 1-4 carom. Aba, lusot pala yung 1 sa 4. Anyway, that's good news for them. Tried to bank that 3 to the right side pocket and he missed it. Now, I think I think it's best to take the 3 to the right side pocket. Let the cue ball bounce off the bottom rail, maybe with a bit of inside English. Okay, nicely done. Six to the bottom right corner. Nicely done. They'll take the 8 to the side. Decided to go a bit of... Okay, a couple of rails. I'm not so sure about this. I think the 8 still goes to the top right corner. Siguro ganun nilang hindi, kukunin pa rin sa side. Okay. Cuba will travel a bit. And this has to stop. It has to stop. Just in the nick of time. Phelps De Roca for their second rack of this ball game. Down goes the Bumblebee para sa Team Sagalpak. Thank you to Andy Billiard Cloth, the official tablecloth being used here on this beautiful Rason Ironman table. It's going to be used on SBA Season 2. It's Ables and Padilla versus De Roca and Andrino. Seven 9 handicap sa Team Wicked for rack number 4. De Roca to break para sa Team Sagalpak. Barely moved at 9. Walang pumasok. Shot on the 1. Kita ang 1. I don't think they're gonna go for the thin cut on this one. They might go for a safety. There's a lot of other object balls na pwedeng gamitin as blockers. Okay, so is the 9 in the way? Napaka-open pala nung yellow one na yun. So 2 goes to the side now. How do you deal with the red 3? Are they gonna go for the 3-7 combination to the side? Hmm? Okay, doesn't want to get behind the 9. I think they have enough. Or maybe the 9 is in the way a bit. Yeah, they have enough. So 3-7. Uh-oh. That opens up para sa Team Wicked. He fell short there. Ito, kailangan ito look back and forth. If he's gonna take it to the bottom left corner, he needs to put some inside English. A bit of power on this shot. Okay, not bad. Of course, he would have wanted na hindi tumama sa 9 yung cue ball, but at the very least, may tira pa rin sila sa 5. Cue ball traveled a little bit too far. 6 frozen to the bottom rail. Maybe a bit of bottom left English to catch that bottom rail towards the 6 para mapinahan ng manipis. Okay, he asked for the shot clock extension. Nicely done, but the cue ball, where is the cue ball going? Oh, he almost scratched, and this to tie it up. They have a 7-9 handicap. And there you have it. Tabla na naman po tayo dito for our final match of this lovely Sunday. 2 racks apiece. And thank you to One Ball Billiards Specialist, the official distributor of Rasm Pool tables and other billiard equipments here in the Philippines, one of the major sponsors of the upcoming SPA Season 2. So, eto. Balik sa mesa, Magpantay and Bautista against Padilla and Ables. Ocho 9 na partida para sa Team Wicked. Rack number 5, Padilla to break. Wow, that was monster break by Gerard Padilla. He got the 6 down. Alright, so here we go. Okay. He'll take it. Is he trying to hide the cue ball behind the 8? Which he did. And he doesn't want to get this down. Okay. Punting na kung pumasok yun, problema para sa kanya. Almost made it. So far, so good dito para kaya magpantay at RJ Bautista. They're gonna go for the cut on that. Blue 2. And he hit it a little bit too thick, causing that miss on the blue 2. The cue ball is a little bit near that red 3. So he's gonna take that 3 to the top right corner. Okay, there you have it. Good kick by RJ Bautista. Naiwasan yung foul doon. And I'm not going to be surprised if the cue ball would go behind the 8 again. Got the 9 ball down off a carom. JR magpantay. Getting his team ahead. 3 racks to 2. And thank you to Rasen, the official pool table of the SBA. Jefferson De La Cruz and LG Manlutak versus RJ and JR Magpantay. 5-9 handicap para sa Team Wicked. All right, here we go. Not able to get a ball down off the break. Shot on the one available, but they would have to go over that purple 5, making it a little bit more difficult. Two-rail kick. And yun nga lang, parang benta to. Mukhang kita yata tong uno. I won't be able to say that much if the 4 is in the way, but I guess he has a shot. Take it down at the top right corner. Bukas sa bukas nga. RD Bautista hurried that shot and he scratched. Ball in hand para sa Team Wicked. Three and 4 to the same pocket. There you go. There you have it. Team Wicked ties it up again. 3 racks apiece. Wala pong gustong umalagwa rito ha. Mukhang hil-hil na naman ba ito? Anyway, Manlutak and De La Cruz will stay para sa rack number 7. Sino naman ang lalaban dito? Go Hotels, North EDSA and Timog Quezon City. Go Hotels, a place for everyone. So it's JR Magpantay and Jerome Andrino pairing up for rack number 7. .59 handicap pa rin para kay Dilutak. Sorry, ayan na. Nahawa na ako kay Canon. Kay Manlutak at De La Cruz. Nahawa na ako kay Canon. Kasalanan to ni Canon. Pinaghahalo yung mga pangalan kaninang first 2 matches eh. Here we go. Manlutak to break rack number 7. So I'm looking at a possible safety here. Okay, will he get a save? No. It's not an easy shot. It's a makeable one. So you may have to put in a bit of left side spin on that cue ball para kumagat pa rin towards the yellow one. May a bit of left. Yan, yun nga. Hindi umayon sa long rail yung cue ball. That's why bumanda agad. So yellow one to the top right corner. I think the 3 passes to 6. Otherwise, they would have to go for a combination. Oh. So they miscalculated the gap between the pass towards the top left corner. They miscalculated the pass there. Akala nila lusot yung 3 sa 6. Now, De La Cruz has an open shot on the 3 to the top left corner. He's gonna put it a bit of top spin and take the 4 to the maybe a bit of top left, I guess. But anyway, open shot pa rin naman sa 4. He'll take it to the bottom left. Bottom right would be for the 5. Bit of stun. Wow, he drew it all the way. Oh nga pala, 5-9 ang partida ng Team Wicked. They're now in the lead, 4 racks to 3. PusoP.com. Puso P, your one-stop shop for community sports live streaming and content. One of the sponsors of the upcoming SPA Season 2. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. So we're just waiting for the official handicap. So pareho pa rin, 5-9 handicap kay Manlutak and De La Cruz against Bautista and De Roca. It's rack number 8. Team Wicked will be breaking. That 9 ball almost got into the side pocket and, well, they got a ball down. Oh no, it was a dry break. So let's see here. What a safety. What a safety. LJ Manlutak able to manufacture a safety there. Oh, yun lang. Ganda sana. Was able to get a hit on that yellow one. Unfortunately, the cue ball went straight to the pocket. So that's ball in hand para sa Team Wicked. And there's a possibility of, I'm not sure if the 3 passes the 9, but if it does, the 4-9 will be available later on. But they gotta make something out of the 1, 2, and 3 first. Or are they going for the 2-4-9 combo? Mukhang hindi na nila patatagalin to ah. And down it goes. They are leading by 2 racks, 5-3. Team Wicked trying to pull away from Team Sagalpak to even up the day. And thank you to Smart Sports, unifying the nation one sport at a time. So, Jefferson De La Cruz and LG Manlutak versus JR Magpantay and RJ Bautista. 5'9" handicap. So 5'9" ang handicap dito. LJ Manlutak, Jefferson De La Cruz. Kontra sa pares ni RJ Bautista, JR Magpantay. Rack number 9. Almost got a 4 down and he turns out a dry break para sa Team Wicked. The one can be taken to the top left corner. Nicely done. Oh, he missed the 2-3 combination and he left it wide open para kay Jefferson De La Cruz of Team Wicked. Okay, 2. And then the 4 would go to the top right corner as well as the purple 5. There you have it, 6-3. Team Wicked pulling away from Team Sagalpak. Tatlo na ang kanilang lamang. MSW Mega Sports World, the official gaming partner of the SPA and the number 1 choice of the serious sports bettor. (6'9" handicap para sa Team Wicked. Rack number 10. Phelps De Roca, Jerome Andrino. Ang kalaban nila sa Team Sagalpak. De La Cruz to break. Oh, the cue ball went down off the break. Golden Pato para sa Team Wicked. Ball in hand. Para naman sa Team Sagalpak. Chance now for them to close the gap. They're down by 3 racks right now. So they'll take the 2 to the top right corner. They're gonna put some bottom spin on that cue ball to force it to go down, or they can go for tons of force. Eh, naku po, foul yan. Lumipad ang dos palabas ng mesa. That's ball in hand para sa Team Wicked. The 5 would go. 6 to the top left. And this to get within 1 rack on getting on the hill. And Team Wicked, sinagalpak yung sais in front of Team Sagalpak. Lamang na lamang sila rito, 7 racks to 3. Okay, RG Bautista and JR Magpantay will be back on the table. In the meantime, thank you so much to Tanduay Athletics, one of the sponsors of the Sharks Executive League and Sharks Billiards Association. Tanduay Athletics, tibay ng Tanduay. So, 5-9 ang handicap between Jefferson de la Cruz and LJ Manlutak against JR Magpantay and RJ Bautista for rack number 11. Rack number 11. Manlutak to break. Team Wicked leading 7-3. And it's scratch. Sayang, may pumasok na bola pa man din. I think that's the yellow one. Ball in hand para sa Team Sagalpak. Okay, 5 down, 6. Ay! 6 to the bottom right. They need to win this rack to extend the match further. They're down by 4 racks. Uh-oh, cue ball. Cue ball! Oh my goodness. Muntik pang miscratch, but regardless, ain't the ideal position. At mukhang nakaharang yung jaw ng butas towards the 7. Okay, was able to hit it thinly. Was able to get a safety there. Okay, not a bad leave para sa Team Wicked. Oh, that's gonna open up. Although it's a long shot to the 7 to take it to the bottom right corner. It's makeable, but really difficult. What a shot there by LG Manlutak. And this definitely 8 to the side. Cue ball. They can make it bounce off the top rail. Get back down to the middle of the table and take the 9 to the upper left corner. To get on the hill. Down goes the 9 for Team Wicked. They are now on the hill. They are leading by 5 racks, 8 to 3. And thank you to Andy Billiard Cloth, the official tablecloth used by the Sharks Billiards Association on this beautiful Iron Man table na ginagamit ng ating mga players. And also to One Ball Billiard Specialist, the official distributor of Rasenpool tables and other billiard equipments here in the Philippines. Seven-9 handicap naman para kay Manlutak at Jefferson de la Cruz against the pair of JR Magpantay and Phelps de Roca. Would this be the final rack? Or will Team Sagalpak extend it a little bit further? Got a blue 2 down. Shot on the 1. It's makeable to the top left corner itong uno na to. Although the angle to take it is really difficult. They might just go for a safety here. There's no value anyway. Get in position for the red 3. Wow, nicely done. What a safety play here by LG Manlutak. Uh-oh. Just okay, I think it hit the rail. So it was ruled out as a legal shot, okay? That's gonna be a scratch. Tried to force the yellow one to the bottom left corner with tons of power. Tapos hindi tama yung aim. So that's gonna give Team Sagalpak ball in hand. Yellow one to the top right corner. 3 to the left side pocket. So 4 to the bottom right. I think they would have to put in a bit of right side spin on this cue ball. There you go. And not bad. Not bad. They need to win this rack to extend the match further. They cannot afford any mistake right now. Otherwise, it's game over. Oh no! And the 7, niluwa. Yun ang mumugation. Chance now para kina Manlutak at De La Cruz to seal the deal. And there you have it. It's Team Wicked. Team Wicked wins the final match of this Sunday. So split ang Team Wicked at Team Sagalpak for matches 3 and 4. Congratulations to both teams. You guys played good. We'll see you next Sunday on behalf of the technical crew of the Sharks Executive League, alongside with Direct Eric Mendoza and Professor Freeze Aris Almario. This is your fluffy mate Kelvin Gomez Nanyong saying, see you when I see you.
that some things are meant to be, and that you're